Hello and welcome to Turkish Spotlight Secrets, your trusted destination for all the heartfelt and captivating stories from the Turkish entertainment world. Today, we're bringing you a story that blends sincerity, subtlety, and a touch of cinematic magic, the evolving relationship between two of the most beloved names in the industry, Bahar Bakhta and Yağmur Yüksel. If you enjoy stories like these and want to keep following the emotional journey of your favorite stars, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the join button below to support us even more. Let's dive deep into today's story. The Turkish entertainment scene thrives not just on dramatic scripts and compelling performances, but also on the genuine connections that blossom behind the scenes. And one of those connections is between Bahar and Yağmur, two actors who once captured hearts in the TV series Kınikleri and who continue to fuel speculation, hope, and admiration among fans. In a recent heartwarming twist, Bahar Bakhta reportedly sent a personal and deeply symbolic gift to the set of Yağmur Yüksel's latest project. According to insider sources, the atmosphere on set had been intense, a typical day packed with pressure, deadlines, and the emotional demands of a new production. But amidst all this, a courier arrived with a box wrapped in understated elegance, white paper and a golden ribbon. Inside the package was a silver pendant shaped like a crescent moon, a dried jasmine flower, Yağmur's favorite since childhood, a box of fine chocolates from a bakery in Bodrum where the two once vacationed, and a photo of a sunset where Yağmur can be seen laughing unknowingly. Captured by Bahar years ago, the message enclosed was short, but it resonated deeply. "I am with you every step, always believing in you." The emotional weight of this moment reportedly moved Yağmur so much that she briefly stepped away from set to collect herself. Later that day, she recorded a short but intimate video message intended to be private but eventually leaked by a member of the production team, where she said, "I don't know how you always find the exact moment, the moment I need you most. Your gift wasn't just a surprise, it was a hug across time and distance. Thank you for reminding me who I am when I lose sight of it. Thank you for being there, without noise but never absent." Why? The way she held the pendant around her neck, the emotion in her voice, and her soft gaze, it all stirred up a storm online. Within hours, social media erupted. Hashtags like #YağmurBahar, #TrueComplicity, and #HeartfeltGift began trending. Fans created video montages, dissected every frame of the leaked video, and shared past clips of their on- and off-screen chemistry. But this wasn't just about fan reactions. Industry colleagues also shared their admiration. Actress Hande Erçel wrote in her story, "Bahar knows how to speak to the soul. Yağmur responds from the heart. Whatever it is they have, it's beautiful." And then came the bigger question: is this love, friendship, or something deeper that defies categorization? Insiders remain tight-lipped, but a close friend of Yağmur anonymously shared, "They don't need to post every moment together to prove they care. He's been a constant presence in her life, supportive, understanding, and deeply connected." In an industry often clouded by superficial drama, the story of Bahar and Yağmur stands out for its quiet depth. There are no paparazzi-driven declarations, no flashy red carpet moments, just subtle gestures, shared silences, and an emotional undercurrent that suggests something profound. Sources claim Bahar might make a surprise visit to Yağmur's set in the coming weeks, depending on his shooting schedule. Meanwhile, Yağmur has reportedly been more radiant and calm since the package arrived. The possibility of a new project featuring both actors has not been confirmed, but production houses are already considering it, sensing the public's hunger for more. On the outskirts of Istanbul, as the moon bathed the rooftops in silver, the emotional rhythm of a story continued to unfold quietly. The video Yağmur recorded wasn't staged. It wasn't scripted. It was real. She didn't cry, but the nostalgia and affection in her voice were unmistakable. It was an ode not to a fairy tale romance, but to a connection built on mutual respect, care, and shared history. Those who know them say this wasn't out of character. They've long been known to exchange midnight texts during hard times, to send each other meaningful songs without needing explanations. They've shared glances across crowded rooms that spoke volumes. Sometimes love isn't loud, it's simply persistent. In a time when everything is expected to be public, polished, and performative, Bar and Yammer offer something refreshingly different. A human story of companionship that may or may not be love but is certainly real. Maybe that's why fans are so invested, because in their story, we see our own hopes for love that is steady, for someone who remembers our favorite flower, for a voice that reminds us who we are. And just when the world thought it had read every page of this script, a new chapter began to unfold. Late one evening, not long after the emotional video made waves across the internet, Bar was seen at a local bookstore in Baekda, quietly picking up a first-edition poetry book, one that, according to close friends, Yammer had once quoted during an interview. A coincidence? Perhaps, but maybe another silent nod, another gesture meant to say, "I remember." Meanwhile, Yammer's latest project has begun airing teaser trailers, and eagle-eyed fans spotted the same crescent-shaped pendant she received from Bar worn around her neck in several scenes. Was it a stylistic choice, or her personal addition to the costume? The production team declined to comment. All of this adds layers to a connection that continues to defy expectations. Bar and Yammer are not just actors anymore, they've become the protagonists of a story that writes itself. A story that doesn't rush. One that waits for the right moment, the quiet turn of the page. Whatever comes next will be here to follow, and not because of the spectacle, but because of the sincerity. Some stories are worth waiting for, and some hearts speak louder when they whisper. In recent days, whispers have grown louder that both Bar and Yammer may be considering a shared appearance at a major cultural gala in Ankara. It would be their first public event together since the original series aired, and speculation is mounting that something meaningful could be announced. While nothing has been confirmed, a subtle exchange of likes and cryptic story shares between the two has only added fuel to the fire. And now, even more whispers suggest that a director who once worked with both stars has reached out with a script in hand. A love story perhaps inspired by their own? Sources say the script is raw, vulnerable, and written specifically with Bar and Yammer in mind. Whether or not they say yes, the story has already taken on a life of its own. Fans continue to create their own narratives, drawing from fragments of reality, weaving them into something beautiful. Because sometimes, love isn't just found in grand gestures, it lives in a shared glance, a remembered book, a pendant worn close to the heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this story touched you as much as it did us, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments. We'll be here, following the quiet, beautiful tale of two souls who just might be writing their own script, one silent gesture at a time. See you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.